Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, how are ya?
Uh,
Yeah.
Try not to be
Welcome
too
back
honest.
to your weekly Docs and Crocs episode. Sit back and relax on your drive to work while we bring you in the morning with Docs and Crocs.
101.5 smooth jazz.
Now I know you've heard these songs before, but try to listen with your soul instead of your ears.
A little sippy sip in the morning.
Little sippy sip in the morning.
We're sipping on
We are sipping on some bamboo.
some Bumbu Rum Black.
Yeah.
What's the difference? The one that I had was the clear bottle. And what is Bumbu Rum Black? Is it just the more spiced?
I think so. I think the one that you had is a lot more candy.
Yeah, it was.
And this one is like
This is the
dark rum.
It's black spiced rum. This is
Yeah,
their
yeah.
version of black spiced rum, and the other one was just...
I feel like this one's more similar to the Kraken.
Yeah, it's on its way. The Kraken is almost like syrup.
Is it really?
Dark. You remember how the Kraken you can't even see through.
Oh. It's kind of like the rum that I brought back from Alabama. But not.
That one I couldn't even drink.
Really?
I couldn't drink it by itself, remember?
I love that rum.
I couldn't drink it by itself.
Oh, it's my favorite
I was
rum.
on the struggle bus with that one.
It hits like a truck. It's like an absolute truck.
So I can't be hit by a truck. I can be hit by a Prius, but that's like... I can't be hit by a truck, though. It's too much.
So the Kraken's like a Prius?
Wait. No, wait. Well, no. I was trying to be funny, but in reality, I've had a lot of people try the Kraken who can't handle it.
Mm.
Like I'll give it to my guy. Like you were good with it, right?
Right.
But
yeah.
I've given it to other guy friends of mine, and they're like, like they can't do it. And I'm like, this is like one of my favorite things to sip on.
They're not men, they're boys.
Exactly.
The
It might just
Kraken-
be a clout thing. I have kind of a clout attitude
you know-
sometimes. Wow. Wow. Party foul on set.
Oh, that's so
breathe through it.
tragic. That's so
Breathe through it.
tragic. I need water. I need water.
Breathe through it.
I don't want this to soak in the rug.
Yeah, you put your mic down softly though. Ooh, there it goes. So we started off this episode with a party foul. Jonathan has poured his entire glass of Bumbu rum on the floor, onto the carpet. It is going to smell like alcohol in here for the rest of eternity. Today has been a day of accidents. I tried to take the Doc's family to the park this morning, and on the way, our dog had diarrhea in the back of our vehicle. And it was 94 degrees outside. So he's sitting in the back, in like the back. We have our daughter in the second row of the car, and then we're in the front. And we're sitting at a stoplight, and he just starts, like we just hear, and you just smell just awful, just pure awful. And yeah. And then he kept going, too. He just kept, and then it was baking. So we're trying to still get to the park because we're on our way. And now we have to get out of the car, and it's just baking on the way. It was really something. So today has been a day of things being poured out. My dog poured out his bowels. My best friend poured out his drink. My sanity has been poured out.
And now we're going to pour out our hearts to you.
Here he is. He's back. This is a leather rug, too. It's in here. You know why it's in here instead of out somewhere else in the house? Because of the amount of times it's been spilled on. Like, the amount of things that have happened to this rug. Like, when Kona was a puppy, he, like, peed on this rug. Whole glasses of tea have been poured out. I know, all of that was caught on video, so I can't wait to put that on the talk. That's going to be... It better blow up. If you don't blow up the TikTok of him pouring out his entire glass of rum, I'm going to be really upset. That was all for content. Anyway. And we're back.
And we're back.
I keep having these moments where I'm just left alone with the audience. I don't even know what to do. I'm just over here talking to the audience by myself. Let me see if I ever clocked out from work.
That's a good thing to check. It looks like you did.
I did. Sometimes I don't. Then I have like 30 hours, and I have to change it.
Adjust it.
Anyway, I hope everyone's doing good out there. I hope you're listening to this episode of Docs and Crocs, and you're on your way, and you hear our plight, and you realize that your life, your driving to work in comparison in your air-conditioned Toyota Corolla
Oh, I love a good Toyota Corolla.
is actually pretty all right,
Yeah,
that things
it's
are
not too
going
bad.
fine. And
You're going to make it.
and we're all going to make it.
You got breath in your lungs.
Yeah,
You got food on the table,
hopefully.
hopefully.
I hope if you're listening to this, you have food on the table.
If you got breath in your lungs.
If you don't have food on the table, go put some on real quick.
Yeah,
Just pause, hit pause,
Hit pause, put it on the table.
and go put some food on the table real quick.
In the morning in your Toyota Corolla. Put dinner
Turn around,
on the
drive
table.
back home.
Make dinner.
I love how you got right back into the same position that caused the initial problem.
Well, listen. This time I'm more calculated.
I see. Okay.
I'm way more calculated.
At least it didn't pour this way
Yeah.
all over the electronics.
Oh,
That would have been.
I would have probably ended it all there. On live.
I would have
on
been right
set.
with you. I would have been right there with you.
Just see the iPad dying right in front of us.
The soundboard. Just
No.
things never spark in real life. In movies and TV, whenever
yeah.
water would get poured on stuff, it would spark.
Right.
That's how you knew something's in a movie. You know something's breaking if it's sparking.
Yeah.
In real life, nothing does that. You don't even know why it's
No.
broken.
You're like, oh shoot. Maybe
In real
it
life,
was-
stuff looks completely normal, but it just stops working.
Come on, Pastor.
And there's no.
Come on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, in television and movies, there are clear signs that things are not okay. There are. Oh dear. Let's. If I could just have the guitar player sit back down and have the piano player come up instead. Oh. So we might go to war with China.
We might.
This week in the news, the U.S. talks about preparing for war with China.
Yeah.
Super excited about that.
It's gonna be a great time. Nothing's gonna happen.
Probably not.
Yeah,
no, probably not.
there's gonna be little skirmishes.
I just wonder. You know what's really funny to me?
What's that?
Remember, was it episode 2 that we talked about the Chinese balloon?
Episode 1 or 2, yeah.
It was episode 1 or 2 that we talked about the Chinese balloon.
That was 3-4 months ago.
That was almost 5 months ago.
Oh my gosh, we just predicted the future.
Yeah, we started recording.
Super Bowl in
February.
February, yeah.
So back then I thought like, oh man, this is going to start some sort of conflict, but it never did.
But
And now we're talking about possibly going to war with China. I don't really know why 100%.
it's probably because someone needs to prove who has the bigger genitals in this arena.
Who has the bigger Rocky Mountain oysters?
It's
The dictator of China or the dictator of the United States? Which one?
this is a test.
It is.
This is negotiation.
It's a dictator test.
They're just trying to see what happens when someone gets provoked.
I just wonder how many times we're going to talk about these things before something really does happen. Like, what if we do go to war with China? I don't even know what that means.
Listen,
Like, I don't.
all I'm saying is we've predicted the war with China. We've predicted that a mouse will find other mice on another civilization on another planet.
Yeah, people are going to go back and listen to the
Yes.
Docs and Crocs episodes and go, these guys, we're going to be like the next Simpsons.
Oh my goodness.
You know how the Simpsons have like predicted the future like
Yeah.
100 times?
It's ridiculous.
That's going to be us.
We're going to be the Simpsons.
We're going to be like those memes like, did Docs and Crocs podcast predict the future? Click here to find out.
Clickbait thumbnail.
Yeah. I'm screenshotting that and using that. That was perfect. That's going to be the you can stop now. He's frozen like that now. He's frozen like that. I kind of want to play a game. You want to play a game? We're going to play a game today. The game that we're going to play today, I think we're just going to brush right over the war with China thing. He's still, if you're just listening to this on Spotify and Apple, he's still frozen in the shock position with his hand over his mouth like a Victorian woman who just saw a man's thighs for the first time.
Dang it. You made me crack.
We're going to play a game. I didn't tell you about this ahead of time.
What game are we
But I
gonna
don't
play?
tell you anything ahead of time anymore.
No, you don't.
In your words,
Yep.
because you didn't ask. I never know anything that's going on in Croc's life until it just comes up randomly. And he'll be like, yeah, you didn't ask. He'll get like his leg amputated and show up to work with one leg. And I'll be like, bro, what? I didn't even know that anything was wrong with your leg. And he'll be like, you didn't ask. Like, oh, I didn't know I had to. You're getting your limb taken off. I didn't know. He's going to get like, you're going to go into the military and get shot.
What's the game?
Anyway, so the game, this game, I think I didn't invent this game. I think other people have played this game and they call it something else.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been playing this game for years under the name Crazy Starts with an M. That is the name of the game. So welcome to this segment of Docs and Crocs, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crazy Starts with an M.
Crazy starts with an M.
Here's the game.
Here we go.
And when I tell you what the game is, you might realize, you might be like, oh, that's actually called blank.
Yeah.
But you're wrong. It's called Crazy Starts with an M.
Perfect.
So I'm going to put these headphones on you.
Yep.
These are pretty powerful headphones.
Uh-huh. I like where this is going.
And I'm going to play really loud music into these headphones so that you can't hear anything.
Whoa, I'm excited.
And then I'm going to say a phrase to you, but you won't actually be able to hear what I'm saying, but you'll have to say back to me what you think I'm saying by reading my lips.
I thought I was going to sing.
No, you're not going to sing.
Why are we playing this game?
You wanted to sing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Of course not. Why would I ever want to do that?
I didn't think you wanted to sing.
Yeah, that'd
Here,
be
let me.
crazy.
I know you have the headphones. Let me see that. I got to turn them on and make sure that they connect and everything.
That's what she said.
Is it what she said? I don't.
Turn the headphones
Why
on to
did she
connect
say
them.
that? Here, talk to everybody real quick.
So this week in Crocs life, let's see. My gym membership to Define Fitness has ended, and my membership to the University of New Mexico's Johnson Gym Fitness Center has started. So you're going to see me pull up to a new venue, hitting the weights, running a lot. I hate running. But I got to run some more. Doing pull-ups, doing planks, doing push-ups. And Tuesday, in 2 days, probably tomorrow for you that are listening to this, I will be on a flight to Pennsylvania. So next week, we got a special treat for you, my brother, host of Kimchi Fried Rice, is coming.
Dino Nugget fried rice.
Dino Nugget Kimchi Fried Rice is coming to co-host with Ryan while I'm away.
Yeah, so special treat for everybody. That's a lot of people's favorite episode.
Special treat. 2-hour special.
Here you go. Here are your headphones. I'm going to play really loud Metallica in your ears.
Can it be anime music?
Jesus, mother of pearl. Okay.
Can I pick the
It has
anime
to be
music?
loud. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
It has to be really loud.
Yeah, I have a playlist.
It has to be loud so that you can't hear what I'm saying.
Jim Arc.
Oh my goodness.
Anime.
This boy is obsessed.
There's my playlist.
I have to make sure that the camera can still see me. Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. You got it? But you gotta bump it. You gotta
Yeah, it's all the way up.
It's all the way up. Can you hear me right now? Can you hear what I'm saying?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
But can you hear me or are you reading
I
my
can't
lips?
hear you. No.
can't hear
I
me?
can just see your lips.
How high up is this? Hold on, I'm gonna make sure. Oh, it's all the way up.
It is all the way up. I told you it was all the way up.
Are you just really good at this?
Am I sure I can hear this?
Okay, here we go. So everybody listening to the podcast, this is Crazy Starts with an M. I'm going to say a
I feel like a
phrase,
deaf person for the
to
first time in my life.
Jonathan,
Is this what it's like to be deaf?
and he has to try, he's going to
see
try
the
to
lips
read
of
my
everyone
lips
around you moving,
and
but you can't
say
understand
back to
what
me
they're saying?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, ready.
Ready?
Let's
Here we go.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go, everybody. This is going to be great.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I took a ride on the Pineapple Express.
What the fuck? You might have to blurt that one out.
I took a ride on the Pineapple Express.
One more time. One more time. One more time.
No, you have
One more time. One more time. One more time.
I took a ride on the Pineapple Express.
What are you saying?
You have to say back what you think I'm saying.
I have no idea what you're saying.
You have to try. That's the game. That's the game right here. I took a ride on the Pineapple Express.
How long have you known that you're gay? What?
I took a ride on the Pineapple Express.
How long have you been in this space? Am I a space mouse?
I took a ride on the Pineapple Express.
What are you speaking another language?
I took a ride.
Are you really saying something?
Yeah.
Y-
Yeah. I took a ride on the Pineapple Express. Repeat it.
Repeat it?
Repeat what I'm saying.
I'm trying to.
I took a ride on the Pineapple Express.
You just watched what?
I took a ride
You just rocked
on the Pineapple
on the pineapple?
Express.
You rocked on the pineapple and
I took a ride
you just rocked
on the Pineapple Express.
on the pineapple's pants? What? SpongeBob SquarePants? What is going on?
I took a ride
You just rocked
on the Pineapple Express.
on the Pineapple Express.
That's not bad. I said, I had to turn. Oh my God, that's freaking loud.
I told you.
I was saying I took a ride on the Pineapple Express.
Oh.
All right, my turn. All right, I'm going to put on the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn it down real quick because I don't know how crazy it's going to be. I have to listen to this crazy anime. So you're just going to say, I wasn't saying, I was just speaking English. So you're going to say a phrase, and I'm going to try to read your lips and repeat it back. You're so funny. You're like, what are you saying? All right, let me see how loud this is. All right, hold on. It's starting a new song right now. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
I just shipped my pants.
I just shipped my pants.
Close. I just shipped my pants.
I just
Shipped.
I just got a shipment of pants.
Nope. I just shipped my pants.
I unzipped my pants.
I
I
just
just I stretched.
Oh my God.
I stretched my pants.
I just
I stretched
shipped
open my pants.
pants. I just shipped my pants.
I shot something in my pants.
I just shipped
My
pants.
pants.
I just shipped my pants.
I shipped my pants.
There you go. Woo woo woo. That was it.
Oh, dang, I'm better at this than I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, that segment of Docs and Crocs was called Crazy Starts with an M. Thanks for joining
That's
us.
gonna be our new game.
Oh, yeah, we used to play that all night. Old friend groups. It's called Crazy Starts with an M because you don't know what anything is.
Man, if that's what deaf people feel like, shout out to the deaf people. But how would they know I'm talking to them? Hey, shout out to you in Braille.
Jeepers creepers.
Whatever the exclamation mark is in Braille and the capital letters are.
I've never understood why why Braille isn't just the letters raised. Like why it's not just the raised letters like in all caps. Like you could feel the letters and just go, okay.
You need a universal system that any language person can use. You need like a universal.
Oh, is that Did you just pour rum on your pants?
Just a little spilled.
You are something else.
I'm something else.
I guess I didn't realize that. So, like, the same Braille system is used no matter what language you speak?
I'm pretty sure. Why else would you need such a weird dot? Kind of like how Morse code, you can use Morse code for most things.
But isn't it? But Morse code translates in English, right?
I mean, it can.
Do other languages use Morse code? Do I not know anything about anything? Am I that? Yeah, is it universal? Am I that ignorant of a person?
Braille is a universal language, as it is based on the Latin alphabet, but there are differences between languages, such as accented letters, symbols, and or punctuation. The only Pacific language that currently has its own Braille alphabet is Maori, which means that most Braille used in the region is in English. Yeah.
That last part was kind of confusing. But.
Yeah. So apparently only one region has its own different language of Braille,
Okay.
which means that most Braille is translated to English.
Got it.
So it's a universal language.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You learn something
It is so hot.
I know. And I got both swamp coolers going. Like, both coolers are going. The vent is open.
Here.
I think what I need to do is I need to, like, crack a window so that there's...
all your clothes. I am
okay.
so hot.
I love how almost every week now people can expect, like, a special little musical number from you.
That's why I thought you were going to make me sing. That should be another segment.
Let's not do it today.
Not today.
Wait. I have to always turn down the volume on these parts because so we can't go this entire podcast without talking about one of the biggest things in the news right now.
Tell me.
It's like I'm almost ready. I say that and then I'm ready for you to be like, "Oh, really? That happened?" So have you heard about the submarine?
What?
It's not really a submarine. It's a submersible.
Okay.
There was a little submersible called the Titan, built by a company called Ocean Gate,
Okay.
that took 4 high-profile, like, millionaires and one 16-year-old down to go see the Titanic on the ocean floor close up.
That's pretty baller.
It was $250,000 a ticket. The entire submersible was controlled by an NVIDIA game controller.
Are you serious?
And a few hours after it went down, they lost contact with it.
So they're all dead.
They are all dead now, yeah.
Yeah.
They had I think they had 90, I could have some of the numbers wrong. I think they said they had 90 hours of oxygen in there, like in case.
Yeah.
But they were gone for enough days that they were like, yeah, we're pretty sure that they're dead now.
Yeah.
And then immediately they found the wreckage. And by what they found, wreckage-wise, it had imploded. Like the ship, it imploded under the pressure of the ocean, which means that the top and bottom were squished together in about 8 milliseconds, and the ends were blown off, and everybody inside was killed without even feeling a thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I feel like there needs to be some testing before someone tries to go down that deep.
Right. So this is the first time you're hearing about this?
Yes, this is the first time.
We are on different sides of the internet.
We are.
It's been like all over the news and stuff. And everybody, like, as soon as it disappeared. Like, I saw it, like, coming up. Like, I was seeing it posted about before it happened. Like,
Right.
they're like, oh, this thing. And
Yeah.
And then it went down, and they lost contact with it, and immediately everyone on TikTok was posting about it. Everyone was like, oh, what do you think happened to Ocean Gate? They have this many hours left. Pray for the people inside.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada.
Right.
They were posting clips of because the creator of the submersible was in it, along with 3 other, like, CEOs. Everyone in there was either a CEO or a chairman of something really important.
Man, nobody thinks.
And then a 16-year-old. And so they're posting about it. And then apparently the Navy heard an anomaly under the ocean. You know, because we, like, track explosions and stuff under the ocean.
Yeah.
So they heard like a boom.
Uh-huh.
But they didn't know what it was
Uh-huh.
until they found it. And then they were like, oh. What they heard was the sound of it going. under the water, like imploding
Wow.
and being blown open. Yeah. So yep, they're all dead, and I don't understand it at all. It was a very I think because there are so many conspiracies and there's so many like sketchy things
Uh-huh.
all over the place, immediately maybe my mind go. But even if there weren't,
Uh-huh.
I'm still confused.
So
Like I'm not trying to have any sort of conspiracy
Yeah.
about this at all. We're not a conspiracy cast. I know I talk about a lot of things, but I'm just trying to understand.
so a few things there.
Yeah, give me your thoughts.
Number one, did the crew even try to get acclimated to the pressure that was deep underwater? Because in the Navy and in serious like underwater operations, you have to acclimate yourself to the pressure before even starting the mission.
Mm-hmm.
So if that wasn't done, number one, the entire crew on the boat is going to get probably some sort of pressure related sickness.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, as far as the crew goes, that's my number one. Because when you said there was a 16-year-old going down to see the Titanic,
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty crazy because it requires a lot of preparation to even try to go that deep. Number two, you said it was controlled by an NVIDIA game controller.
Yeah, there were 2 buttons, like to have it go down and have it come up, and then the movements were controlled by a modified NVIDIA game controller. They showed it in a video.
So again, at that amount of pressure, there's no guarantee that that control operation will work.
Yeah.
You need something much more reliable.
So here's I don't understand. The 23,000-pound vessel was made of titanium and filament wound carbon fiber.
What?
And had been, quote, proven to be safe and comfortable and able to withstand the enormous pressures of the deep ocean. This is what it looked like. It looked like this little weird bullet thing right here.
Uh-huh.
And I don't understand. There's so many questions that I have. Why was everybody on board? Like if you're like a high profile business person, like you have huge responsibilities and a crap ton of money, why would you just get into a bullet going down to the ocean floor? Like if you're going to pay $250,000 for something,
exactly.
is it going to be an experiment? Like I don't understand that. I also don't understand. We've had other things have gone down to see the Titanic before.
Yep.
With people in them.
Uh-huh.
Like we've had scientists go down to the ocean floor and study the ocean floor.
Mm-hmm.
So why did we have to build a brand new experimental tube
Yep.
to do it again? Just to have all 4 of these businessmen and this one child killed immediately. That to me is super sus. And then lastly, you didn't put it under the ocean to the depth that it was going to go before you put people in it?
Exactly.
Like if they had just put it down to that depth before people were on it, wouldn't have it imploded? And then you would have gone, oh, we probably shouldn't charge $1.5 million for this?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, $1.25 million? I just don't.
So naval vessels, submarines, are typically made of HY80 steel. HY80 steel is a high tensile, high yield strength, low alloy steel. It was developed for use in naval applications, specifically the development of pressure hulls for the U.S. nuclear submarine program, and is still currently used in many naval applications. It is valued for its strength to weight ratio. Let's see, what does HY80 mean?
So then this one was made of carbon fiber.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
I don't understand. I just don't. Like maybe, I'm sure that, I think sometimes conspiracy theories start, sometimes they're totally valid. I think sometimes conspiracy theories start because people are ignorant. And me, in this case, I'm totally ignorant. I don't 100% know what tests they did or didn't do. I don't know if carbon fiber is supposed to be strong enough to withstand the pressure of the ocean. I feel like it isn't.
Chance.
I feel like what a carbon fiber is known for is how lightweight it is and how strong it is in wind
Yep.
resistance.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or like